Charleston County woman is paving her own way in the growing hemp industry. For years, the world of CBD and THC was rarely talked about, but farmers are working to change it.
And Kennedy Buck joins us in the studio to share the journey of a Lowcountry woman who's the first in her field. Kennedy.
Mel, Alyssa, Sheena Myers is the first black female to become a licensed hemp farmer here in Charleston County, a title she had to work hard to get, and she tells me she's only just getting started.
Hemp farming is basically, it's a lower toxin of the cannabis plant. In South Carolina, we're only able to grow up to 0.3, which is CBD, versus anything over that would be THC. So they call that hemp versus marijuana.
Sheena Myers became interested in hemp farming after her baby was born prematurely. She wanted to avoid any complications and found herself exploring options outside standard medicine.
And throughout the process of him being in the NICU for 5 months, because he was only 5 months when he was born, when he was in the NICU, we had meetings every morning, and they just had all type of issues that was going on with him, and said that he would have to come home on these different medications. And I started researching natural remedies and natural things that would help children who may suffer from any type of illnesses or sicknesses. And a lot of parents were using CBD products and THC products and just the cannabis plant in general. So that's when I decided to become a hemp farmer.
The journey to getting her hemp farming license was rigorous. She had to make calls to the state's capital and fill out a detailed application. The journey also included questions from her loved ones about her career choice.
In the beginning, I had a lot of backlash, more so from the older folks. Even people in my family, I had people thinking I was going to go to jail. Just all type of rumors was just out about what I was doing, but I knew I was doing it the proper way because I went through the proper steps to handle it. So I just let everybody just say whatever it is that they wanted to say.
That was 5 years ago. Today, Myers is an entrepreneur and CEO of Genotype Incorporated, a company that sells natural products infused with CBD oil.
The best reviews that I've gotten is when they say, I've been to all these dermatologists, I've seen this person, I've gone out of town, I spent all these amounts of monies on different products and nothing has worked, and I finally used your product and it worked. I'll be a lifetime customer. I haven't processed really being the first. I was just told that I was the first, but it's really not a thing for me because my products work. It works for children, it works for adults, it works for all different ethnicities, and that's all my concern is.
Myers' office in Ravenel is currently under construction, and it will include a space to sell herbal smoothies, a pharmacy, and a classroom where she will teach people about her products and how to start their own business. She hopes to officially open later this year. Working for you, Kennedy Buck, News 4.